Hey, what do YouTube? This is your boy Sherry Spears, and I want to talk to you guys today about Lethal Weapon in the first season, the 6th episode of the first season called Ties That Bind. And we certainly got a tie that ties that bind today in this episode. It starts off pretty hectic. We see a woman running down the street barefoot, half naked, who ends up getting smashed between a tree and a red Ferrari. It leads to Merton Riggs and to figure out who the killer is. Turns out to be a person by the name of Henry Ashwood. That his family's a big time fortune, big time name, because their family back in the 1800s struck gold, literally with the gold rush, and they're just became a household name. And so now the son, who was suspected of being the killer and driving behind the killing of the woman named Nina, he pretty much he thought that he was untouchable, and it took a while for him to figure out, then amongst that, of course, among this episode, we also see relationships again between Murtaugh and Riggs. Murtaugh's in, he sees his daughter posting a half-naked picture on Facebook, and he can't believe it, just like every single father, he never likes to see his little girl, defiling herself online, because there could be a lot of people out there who can make fun of her and stuff like that. Moving on, and then also to Riggs, he meets yet another a little blast from his past as well, because he meets the former college friend of his late wife Miranda by the name of Rachel, that changed her name to Julian, I believe, and at a party, actually for like the first primary suspect, actually, yeah, the person of interest, the son of Henry Ashford, and to which he was like, Rachel, and he tries to run her down and talk to her, but she flees. And then it comes to find out that she actually had sad ties in the crime, actually, because it turns out she was actually an escort, if you will, for Henry Ashford, because that's the every kind of business they were running. They were running an escort business, sort of, so to speak, except they were like a little sex orgy kind of thing going on. And it was a really weird way to go about it. But again, once again, we see Riggs overcome, adversity against his own woes, still dealing with the traumatic, untimely death of his wife, Miranda, I'm glad to see him actually doing well and doing his thing. It was really nice to see that, he's making more progress. And I really like this show, too. It's really good. Damon Wayans really does make it funny, as well as his co-star as well, Dante Brown. This entire cast is just great. It really is. It's really something. But I look forward to next week's episode. I think it's really cool and really fun to see, a show like this back on air. I've watched all the movies. I really enjoyed them. It'll be really cool to see Danny Glover, and Gibson make a cameo sometime in the future. I think it will be pretty dope for production. That's if Fox allows it. Given Mel's history. But I'm not going to talk about that because that's not right. Because I still think he's a bomb-ass actor, to be honest with you. I think he's a great actor still. But, say what you guys think on this episode. What do you guys think is going to happen next week? This is your boy Sherry Speaks. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Feel free to comment what you guys think about my videos and on this review reaction as well. I apologize for not uploading, I guess you could say, conveniently, and as far as like with my Arrow reactions and stuff like that. So I've just been really busy with work and shit like that. So, I will be getting back on it, and you will be seeing more reviews on time and things like that, of that nature. Be on the lookout for my frequency reactions as well, or reviews, or however you want to say it, if you want to. This is your boy Chip Susan. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, all the other jazz. I love y'all.